Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today I wanted to try my hand at a new archetype, Damage Redirection. Way back in the day, a friend of mine had a deck that used Delaying Shield and Rune of Protection White. For 1 mana, he never took any damage. As someone who mostly played red back in the 90s, this was very annoying to play against. So, for a while, I wanted to build a commander deck that had some similar shenanigans. Pair that with the fact that she's getting a reprint in the upcoming Innistrad Remasters set, it seemed perfect that today's deck should be led by Archangel Avacyn. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Archangel Avacyn is a 5-mana 4/4 legendary angel with flash, flying, and vigilance. When she enters, creatures we control gain indestructible until the end of turn. When a non-angel creature we control dies, we transform Archangel Avacyn at the beginning of the next upkeep. Transformed, she becomes Avacyn the Purifier, a 6/5 legendary angel with flying. When she transforms, she deals 3 damage to each other creature and each opponent. Now, you'll note the little red dot right here. This denotes that Avacyn the Purifier is a red card. So the front half is white, while the back half is red, which means that our deck's color identity is red and white. I know that experienced players already know this, but a lot of the people who watch my channel are newer players, so it's important to mention these things. Now, I stated earlier that this will be a damage redirection deck. We'll be taking the damage we dealt to ourselves or to our creatures and redirecting it at our opponent's faces. We'll also be doing this for the low cost of $75. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. I know I'm sponsored, so you may not believe me, but Ultimate Guard katanas are the best sleeves on the planet. They have gorgeous colors like these new purple ones, are durable and long-lasting, and an absolute joy to shuffle. Let Ultimate Guard protect your cards with katanas. Pick yours up today at your local game store, or order them on Amazon. Link down below. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming with my son over on Musings by Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. For lands, we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Clifftop Retreat, Alpine Meadow, Sacred Peaks, Sunscorched Divide, Rugged Prairie, Battlefield Forge, Fury Calm Snarl, Temple of Triumph, Boros Garrison, Scavenger Grounds, Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, 10 Mountains, and 11 Plains make up our mana base. If you're wanting some non-budget upgrades, I'd recommend adding Fetch Lands, Sacred Foundry, Spectator Seating, Sundown Pass, and Elegant Parlor. You can swap out the common fetches and some basics and the deck will perform much more smoothly. Our mana ramp consists of Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Conviction, Boros Signet, Fire Diamond, Marble Diamond, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, Thrawn Dynamo, Gilded Lotus, Claim Jumper, Burnished Heart, Knight of the White Orchid, and Solemn Simulacrum. A good mix of land ramp and mana rocks. For upgrades, consider adding both Sword of the Animist and Sword of Hearth and Home. Both work very well with this deck's plan. I probably could have included them and kept the deck under $100, but I wanted this video to be a bit cheaper. For card advantage, we've got Sun Titan, Karmic Guide, Flumph, Moonblessed Cleric, Big Score, Thrill of Possibility, Brought Back, Secret Rendezvous, Unexpected Windfall, Outpost Siege, and Urabrask Heretic Praetor. Upgrades to consider would be Esper Sentinel, Jeska's Will, and Underworld Breach. Not as combo pieces, but just good magic cards that help us to dig through our deck and close out the game. Our interaction and spot removal package consists of Cathar Commando, Deflecting Palm, Boros Charm, Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Abrade, Disenchant, Generous Gift, Remorseful Cleric, Chaos Warp, Lightning Bolt, Insult Injury, and Rip Apart. Lots of ways to take out annoying permanents or close out the game. Our board wipes consist of Blasphemous Act, Star of Extinction, Austere Command, Deafening Clarion, and Chain Reaction. Yes, most of them are damage-based because we want to redirect that damage. Farewell could be considered an upgrade and serve as a piece of graveyard hate, but I wanted most of our board wipes to be damage-based. The core of our deck consists of Gisela, Blade of Gold Knight, Phyrexian Vindicator, Brash Taunter, Boros Reckoner, Stuffy Doll, True Fire Captain, Spitmare, Toralf, God of Fury, Ill-Tempered Loner, Repercussion, and Arc Bond. Supporting our plan, we've also got Divine Resilience, Crystal Barricade, Ephemerate, Cloud Shift, Selfless Spirit, Blazing Sunsteel, Eerie Interlude, Pariah, and Valkyrie's Call. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 36 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. Right on target. 11 pieces of card advantage. 13 pieces of interaction. 5 board wipes. 1 piece of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds. 1 Sudden I Win card in Repercussion. Repercussion is an old magic card that says whenever a creature is dealt damage, that creature's controller takes that much damage. It makes combat very interesting and board wipes even more interesting. If we put Pariah on one of our indestructible creatures, say Brash Taunter or Stuffy Doll, we can just redirect all the damage that would go to us to one of our opponents. Of course, that's not the only combo in the deck. Boros Reckoner combined with Blazing Sunsteel kills one of our opponents. All we need to do is make sure Boros Reckoner is indestructible and then deal a point of damage to it. This works with Brash Taunter, Stuffy Doll, and Spitmare as well, of course, which is why we have backup combos. Of course, we could have Ill-Tempered Loner and Stuffy Doll or Brash Taunter finish off an opponent as well. Of course, Ill-Tempered Loner needs to be transformed into Howlpack Avenger for the combo to work. Allow me to explain the combo. We have 2 effects on the battlefield that say whenever this creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target. It has to be 2 effects that care about the same creature being dealt damage. One of the effects we use to deal damage to an opponent, the other effect deals damage to the creature dealing the damage. Let me use Brash Taunter and Blazing Sunsteel as an example. Brash Taunter is dealt damage, so both Brash Taunter and Blazing Sunsteel trigger. Brash Taunter deals damage to an opponent, while Blazing Sunsteel deals damage to Brash Taunter. This then starts the loop over again. We continually do this until all of our opponents lay dead at our feet. Exactly as Avacyn intended. No mercy for those who would stand against the Church of Avacyn. Do you have an Archangel Avacyn deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgine, Nazwin, Conga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, William Pye, Kazaris, Booksoup, Patrick, Naffy, Noodle, Tiz, Art, Richard, Devin, and Lucius. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.